Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Hi, how are you? Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Sorry, my voice. Okay, I started my stream. I'm streaming today on my channel because Dina starts her tournament in like 20 minutes or so. So that's why I will be streaming on my Twitch channel and also on YouTube. Okay, now I'm going to join my call in school. And so let's see how many students we are going to have today. Okay, joining call. 2 members.
Choices you make, you know?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Alexandra.
I need to use my virtual camera. Here. How are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Yes, all is good. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? So, okay. I created post in school. Could you please write your usernames? Okay.
Let me go in.
In post.
I wasn't expecting to be able to make the call, so let me jump in.
And Okay, так, what do I need to do? I need to share my screen, right? Just this probably, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. So okay, yeah, cool. So right. Just a second. Okay, let's go. Let's start. I shared my screen. I started my streams. By the way, today I stream on my Twitch channel because Dina, you know that there is this Daniel Naroditsky memorial, and I don't know exactly the plan for today. Probably there is this tournament for creators today, but I know for sure that she's going to stream, and she will start in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes on her channel. So that's why I'm on my channel, but we have this call here, so it's okay. All right, let's go. I'm going to accept my first challenge and I will mute myself. So just a second here. Okay, thank you and good luck. All right, let's go. There's one second. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, so seems like we have the French defense. Так. All right. Going to a concert. Nice. Ой, блин. Черт. Just a second, sorry. Here. Okay. Just today I was thinking that I don't have a full-time job right now, but I still spend too much time at home. Okay, I think that, I hope that something will change and I will... In fact, right now it's this time of the year, middle of summer, and although the weather is this year is a little bit unpredictable, we have some heavy rains, or we had some heavy rains. Right now it seems that the weather is back to normal, but but still, and I'm sure that as soon as the heat is back, people will be running away from the capital, from the city, to our lakes. We have lots of lakes, but we have at the same time a lot of people, and yeah, and just where to find a place where there is no people, yeah, it's difficult. So HVV hello, how are you? Hello YouTube, hello to my YouTube viewers, new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. This year we were thinking to go, my sister is coming next week, and we were thinking to go to, not to Isekul Lake, where we go every year, but to a different lake. Not so big as Isekul, but still super beautiful. I'd never been to this place. And just today I found, well, I was not looking for it, but on the Instagram, there is a video that there are so many people there at that lake. And I'm like, oh, I don't think that I want to go there. So, but we'll see. Linux Archer, hello, how are you? You know what? I cannot understand what to do. I mean, I didn't follow my standard plan, and I don't know what to do right now. Don't really understand what I can do right now. That's interesting. Okay. Tired, been working nights and looking after the boss's streams during the day all weekend. Yeah. I'm on my channel this weekend because Dina's channel is not available. It's not working. She'd be stressed enough this tournament, so didn't want her worrying about one more thing. Why stressed? I think that it's a fun event, no? Well, probably stressed about all. I think that she's still involved in organization of this event. Probably. Then yeah. When you're just a player, it's one thing. When you have to take care, fun but emotional, yeah. But seems like the event is organized really very well. I watched a couple of videos. Watched a couple of videos. Chess-Base India is there, and they usually create vlogs from events. And yeah, so I watched a couple of videos created by Chess-Base India. Super nice event. Thank you so much for following. So well, 2 pieces. White lost 2 pieces. Even to lose, it's enough to lose even 1 piece, but 2 pieces. Hello, Paladin Archer. Yes, I still get sad thinking about Danya. I still cannot believe that, you know, it happened. It's just such a ridiculous, such a, it shouldn't have happened. And you notice, by the way, you notice that not suddenly, but I mean, when this happened, it seems like everyone stopped talking about cheating. There is no topic of cheating anymore. Oh, it doesn't mean that we don't have cheating, but people stopped talking about it, stopped discussing this. Так, one more blunder. One more blunder. It was the 3rd piece you lost.
Well, I think I was not really focused this game.
You were not really focused. Okay, you still have you still have 3 more pieces. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
I played you once, but didn't need to blunder. Hello, 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 YouTube. Thanks for watching. I have one with less, but not against the WFM. You are so strong for a fair game. You should play rook down. You see, today I play with our students from the Russian chess school, and the whole point. We play this game, and then when we finish, we will analyze it. So the point is not to have a fair game, but just to learn something from this game. I've learned not to play Alexandra. Yay, checkmate. Okay, yeah, well, it was a long game, but in fact, well, okay, I'm also still learning this line in the French defense. I just decided not to play this risky continuation with g5, g4, g5, h5, and so on. So I just decided to castle, and honestly, I couldn't find a plan. Really, in somewhere here, I was thinking. I spent 1 minute on this move. You played well. You developed all your pieces. So everything in general is fine in your position, but I couldn't find a plan. Computer is recommending to take this bishop on e3, but I was not sure if I want to take it. I mean, I didn't want to open this f file for you, for your rook. Although maybe there is a question in chat, my chat on Twitch. How were you planning to develop the light square bishop? Very good question. I didn't know how to develop this bishop, and so I was like expecting, hoping, maybe waiting for my opponent to take my knight. Then if bishop takes on f5, pawn takes.
I tried not to let you develop it, so
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you didn't take, and I didn't start my attack on the king side, and yes, honestly, I didn't really know, didn't really see what to do. But okay, somehow I found some plan. But I see right now that this was not a very good plan according to the engine. So I thought that maybe here, maybe, yes, maybe somehow I can just create some kind of activity on the queen side, since I don't have right now, I think, any play on the king side, and the center is kind of closed. You play b3. In general, I think that it's not bad. You don't let my knight move to c4. Yeah, normal move. Normal move. Bishop b4. Okay, I'm attacking your knight. See what you're going to do. Here, trying to improve my pieces. Maybe, you know, now when your knight is not on c3, so probably I can play b5 on the next move. So this was my slow plan. G4, you decided to play G4 at this moment. In general, why not? Why not to play this move? You make me make a decision to exchange my knight for a bishop, to move back. To move back is quite passive, I think. To exchange my knight for the bishop, again, it will only help you to open the f file, and I didn't want to let you do that. So so I play knight h4, and here you need to, you can do a couple of things here. You can take. I think that it's possible to take, maybe play knight to g3, protecting this pawn this way. But to give my pieces some space, I mean, then I will continue with my plan on the c file. But I think that it's still fine for you, relatively fine for me. It was also possible to maybe play knight g3 immediately.
Yes, I should have played.
Yeah, just play it like this. We can exchange, and you can put your rook on the c file. This or this. This is hanging. This is hanging. Okay,
I thought about that. I thought about that, but I didn't. I didn't do it because the pawn on b3 was hanging. So I played.
But seems like it is actually possible to play like this, because after, I'm surprised that this move is not working, probably because of knight d2. But wait a second, if I take on b3, g5 according to the engine is good, or rook a2, that's strange. It looks risky for me to take this pawn. Yeah, I need to calculate this properly before moving. Maybe I can take here. Yeah, kind of equal. Yeah, I'm pawn up, but this pawn is weak. Yeah, difficult calculation, difficult line. So in general, it's absolutely normal position for you. Computer is recommending to play knight f4 here, or knight g5 here, attacking my pawn on h7. So yeah, but unfortunately you played the worst move.
I forget the knight is not defended.
The problem is not even about the fact that knight is not defended. Even if this knight is not here, still I take your knight. Let's say knight is not here not on e2, you take, and you're losing your bishop on g5.
Okay.
But in this situation you lose two pieces. Yes, this and this.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, and in general there is no need to continue evaluating this game, because you play without two minor pieces. Okay, yeah, all is fine, but blunders.
Yes.
Solve no puzzle. So, well, this is what I can recommend.
I think it's because I was hungry.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the game. Okay, I'm ready to accept my next challenge, and let's go. Good luck. Okay, so Frank already left probably. Frank, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy. Hope you will enjoy the concert and the weekend. And yeah, see you on Tuesday when I play Title Tuesday. All right, guys, I want to remind, if you're watching the stream, I know that there are not many viewers at this moment, but if you're watching the stream, if you are one of our students, or if you want to become our student of the Russian Chess School. Okay, and if you want to play a game, you need to do the following. You need to go to our school, and I created post live blitz with coach Alexandra, the very first post in our on our community wall. And please open it, write your chess.com username, and send me a challenge, and we will play a game. I'm accepting challenges one by one. Okay, I play a game. There are 2 more students waiting. So yeah, I'll try to play with everyone today.
Oh, she's in the game. Okay.
Okay. Hello, Alexandra. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Julius. How are you today? Viewers on Twitch and YouTube watching this stream, so I read both chats. Don't be surprised. I mean, sometimes I answer questions from one chat or from another chat, so I'm not talking to myself. You can also hear some voices. These are the voices of our students. All is well. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing fine. Yeah. Black is thinking. Black is thinking, and oh, b6. Can I take on e5? Probably not, because after c6 my bishop will be trapped. Bit risky. Question from YouTube. Who is the best GM to you, and who is your favorite? Well, I think that Magnus Carlsen is still the best player in the world, even though his last couple of tournaments were not very successful. But I still believe that he's still the best. And who is your favorite? You know, I think I don't have a favorite player at the moment, or in general, I mean. I don't have a favorite player. No difference for me. Where to write the username? Are you a student of the Russian Chess School? Not yet. And then what for to write the username? Black is thinking. Today I play only with the students from school. Okay, so I accept challenges only from the students. I know that 2 more students are waiting. There will be probably more. So yeah. But you can join our school. There is a 7-day trial. During these 7 days you will be able to. By the way, guys, I recommend to if you decide to try, I recommend to try the premium plan, because on the premium plan we have standard plan, we have premium plan, and we also have VIP plan. In school, VIP plan is the same as a premium plan, but it includes 4 private 1-hour lessons with one of our coaches, and including me. So on a premium plan, if you are on a premium plan and you have this trial 7-day trial period, you are able to participate in all group lessons, because on the standard plan you will not be able, even on the trial period. On a premium plan you can participate in all group lessons. You can play Blitz, you can participate in Dina's group lesson. So you can try everything and then decide for yourself if you want to stay with us and study chess with us or not. Tough game. Thank you for the game.
Thank you.
Here all is fine but I mean, at this point when you played b6, I was already thinking to take on e5 or not to take, but decided not to risk, because maybe to take on e5 right now is not quite correct for me, because knight takes, bishop takes, and then you can play c6 move, and then I'm just afraid that my bishop will be trapped, although computer is still giving me some quite big advantage, maybe because I'm surprised. Queen f4. Oh, okay, maybe because it's not so easy to trap my bishop. Anyway, I think I didn't want to risk to take it, and just because I was like expecting you played b6, I was expecting you to play bishop b7, so I was just waiting. I played this quiet move, waiting for you to play bishop b7, and now knight takes e5 works. I mean, I'm very happy with pawn to win 1 pawn. It's more than enough for me. I think that it was possible for you to continue to develop your light squared bishop just by playing d6. Probably d5 is not possible. Let me see. d5 takes. Yeah, probably d5 is not working.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get. I've been working on making sure I have center control, and I just couldn't see it in this line. I didn't want to block my bishop and my dark square.
You didn't want to block this bishop?
Yeah, it still has that other diagonal, but that's why I didn't push d6.
But it's not too bad. I mean, maybe from the very beginning it was possible to, instead of bishop e7, to put your bishop here.
Right. It's more active there.
It's fine, but yeah, you need to be a little bit careful, because I can play move like a3 or d3,
right,
trying to attack your bishop, but you can always play move like a5, not only to stop my b pawn, but also to create a safe square for your bishop.
Right.
And well, it's probably not so easy, but at the same time, I know that it's also not so easy for me. I honestly don't really like to play with my opponent's dark squared bishop on this diagonal. It can be dangerous. So I usually put my pawn to e3 to try to block, this bishop. then push d4, but it's still fine for maybe a6, still fine for black. Bishop e7 is also possible, not super active, but also possible, and then d6 I think is fine. It's okay. I mean, you don't really need to have this diagonal. If let's say I play something like this, so here we put our pawns this way, the way so our pawn structure tells us where to play, the plan of our play. So my plan is to play on the queen side. I probably told this many times, that sometimes pawn structure tells us where to play on which side of the board. So my plan will be to create some kind of activity attack on the queen side. Your plan is to create some activity on the king side. So first you will need to move your knight somewhere. Maybe you can play move like h6, knight h7, and then f5. Maybe you can play knight to e8, maybe, so, and so on. So, but unfortunately, by playing this move, you make this diagonal quite weak for you, good for my bishop. And yes, this is just tactical mistake. Takes here, e4. Okay, one pawn is enough for me. Quiet move. There is no actually point to make this move, but okay, I just played it. Yeah, push here, push here. Yeah, I have very strong pawn center. Yeah, we, in general, it's possible to continue the game, but it's easy for me, yes, with such a all my pawns in the center of the board. So, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for the game. Okay, I'm ready to accept my next challenge, and okay, thank you and good luck. And we have e4. Okay, I'm muted. I'm unmuted. You ran out of time. Yeah. Hi, hello. I'm Batman. Hello, Batman. I'm Magnus. Hello, Magnus. White is thinking. I want to play with you one match. Sorry, but today I play only with our students from the Russian chess school. You can also become our student. Linux, hello! I will head over to YouTube. That vertical crowd is always... Okay. There is nothing to do on Twitch. It's quite it's quite dead. Very quiet. Hello, Linux on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, sorry. B4. Okay. This is not a very good move. It's a really... No, wait a second. No, in general, this is a really bad move. Because everything is hanging right now. Okay, let's do this. I'm 1400 OTB. Is there any chess to get from chess or chance to get from 1000 to 1500 online? Is there any chance to get from 1000 to 1500 online? Definitely. Oh, wait. No, it's okay. Definitely there is a chance. Definitely it's possible to get to 1500, but it will require some, you know, some time, some efforts. You will need to put some efforts, I'm afraid. It will require some time. At that point, you know, when you are 1000, you need to study. You need to study some chess. Just by playing, well, I think, well, in general, of course, anything is possible, and maybe just by playing and solving puzzles, it's also possible. People are different, but you know, it's good to put some efforts to study some chess. And how many OTB tournaments is good every year? How many OTB tournaments? You know, this year I played relatively many tournaments, OTB tournaments, but I think that, and I was always thinking that I don't have enough practice. Because usually, you know, in the past I could play only 2 or 3 tournaments, OTB tournaments, classical tournaments every year. This year I had a chance to play more classical, time control, rapid, some blitz. but I don't think that it helped me to improve. It's very important to, yes, to play is important, but to play and learn, you know. Sorry, guys, I have a subscriber on
D1G1
my
Talfox
Twitch
just
channel.
resubscribed for 42 months. Have a great day, Alexandra. 4-leaf clover emoji, comet emoji, fire emoji, rocket emoji, rose emoji.
Digital folks, thank you so much for subscribing for 42 months. Thank you. Have a great night, I think. Oh no, day. I think that your day just starts. Okay. Thank you for the game.
Thank you.
That was a good game. Okay, everything is fine in general. Yeah, okay. Let's say that everything is fine. Newcastle.
D1G1 Talfox gifted Ace Wolvius a subscription. D1G1 Talfox gifted a tier 1 sub to Ace Wolvius.
It seems like okay, sorry, I was just was a bit kind of distracted, but okay. So okay, everything's good. You developed your castle, and it seems like right now it was difficult for you to find a plan. And here you played a3. Okay, and here you play a3 move. I mean, in general, I don't think that this move, you need to play this move. It's kind of, it's a little waste of time. Usually this move says a3 or h3. h3 can be useful. Maybe even h3 is more useful than a3, because h3, it's we call it Luft, right? It's a safe square. You create a safe square for your king, and you don't let this knight move to g4 in some case. So this move can be more useful than this one. You should not be afraid of b4 move, because well, you don't know, but I was not really planning to play a move like this, but it's always you can always even move back to b1, maybe then to move your knight to d2. But my pawn structure will be not that great. You can always put some pressure on my pawn structure later. Okay, in general, a3 is not a mistake, but just a little waste of time. Okay, you play a3 move, fine. Okay, I continue develop.
Sorry, I was thinking, like, what should be the idea after here? Because I have developed, I castled, and I think I have a good position, but I don't know, like, how should I think now the step after? My idea was like I start the march of the pawns from that side, but what should I think generally?
March of the pawns on the queen side.
That was the idea that I had, but so I can make your pawn structure there quite a bit weak.
You know what I can tell you, that definitely your we will try to find a plan for you right now, but it's definitely not on the queen side. Again, as in the previous game, I was given this recommendation during my previous game, is that the pawn structure tells us the direction of our play, and your pawn structure shows this direction. I already pushed some pawns here, so I'm more active on the queen side, so this is my side of the board, and you should not you better not touch your pawns here. Keep them this way. It will be more difficult for me to attack your pawns. You need to try to create some plan, I think, on the king side, or maybe in the center, maybe even by playing d4, but seems like d4 right now is not possible, because this way you know, if you play d4, your pawn on e4 will be hanging. So I'm thinking maybe to try to move your knight and push f4. This can be a plan. Or maybe, let's say h3, okay, useful move. Let's say I develop. Then maybe you can play... I'm just thinking about knight h2 move. Just want to move your knight somewhere to push f4. Computer doesn't really like it because this way I can bring my knight to the center of the board, probably. But in general, I think that this can be a plan. Maybe knight to d2 and then you can push f4.
I'm hearing that you're suggesting that I have to prepare to be able to move the f pawn.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard most of the time that I'm not supposed to touch those king pawns because they're like defending the king.
You don't, in general, yes, that's correct, but you don't need to touch your pawns on h and g file, but your f pawn can be, you can push it, you can move it. This way you will start your attack on on the king side. Your pawn will be supported by the rook, so you can always move your king to the corner if any danger. So this move, this plan can be played. The only thing is that somehow your pieces are a little bit passive. It is this white to play right now, right? I don't want, okay, computer is recommending e5 move, but I don't like it. I mean, I don't want to recommend you this move. Don't want to recommend you this move. e5, bishop h4. I don't really understand what computer wants after bishop h4, rook e1, h3. Let's you know let's just don't pay attention to what computer is suggesting. Let's try to remember this. The pawn structure, the pawn chain gives you the direction, right? And your plan is on the king side. I think that it's better to just try to, you know, to remember this. Definitely not on the queen side, because this is where I am more active. I'm more active on this side of the board. I will be attacking on the queen side, or maybe in the center. Because you see, you know, like, yeah, computer is saying like e5, but what is next? We need to know, we need to have the plan, not just one move. Okay, what is next? I mean, after e5, for example, I can play knight to d5, and I think that my position in general is fine. I have no problems. And I still don't
actually thinking about this. I agree with you because I was thinking about this pawn as well, but I thought that your knight is not trapped, so you can just go away, and I haven't achieved anything rather than just losing some pieces that could be useful in the future.
Yeah, so this e5 move, not a problem for me, I think, at all. Oops, sorry. What you played? Okay, you play a3. It's fine. Let's say it's okay at the moment. I develop. Now you play e5. And now with my knight, when my knight is already developed, seems like e5 is just it's maybe kind of blunder already, because after knight g4, I'm attacking your pawn 2 times already. And if you want to protect it, you can probably play something like bishop f4, but after queen c7, I think that I will win your pawn on e4. You have no chance to protect this pawn one more time. So in this position, it's a mistake. That's why I don't want probably this is the reason why I don't want you to I don't want to recommend this move, because in this position it's possible to play it, in this position it's already a mistake. Better to to remember in general the plan, right? And the plan is not for you, definitely not for you, not to push pawns on the queen side. And now you play b4. Well, this is already kind of a blunder, because when I looked at this position, everything is hanging. Your bishop on g5 is hanging, this pawn on e5 is hanging, pawn on b4 is hanging. There is already something to think about in this position. Your bishop is hanging. You need to make a decision to exchange, to move back, or maybe to protect, but not recommended. Instead of solving this problem of your hanging bishop, you created one more problem for yourself, not for me, but for yourself. So, okay, I decided to just start exchanging pieces. Take. You take my knight, that's okay. Now this pawn is hanging, this is still hanging. I decided to take here because now I'm attacking your bishop. If bishop moves, then there will be checkmate on g2. So in general, you protect the right way, f3. Now I just decide to exchange. And because I'm already pawn up, yes, I'm one pawn up, maybe I can even win one more pawn, because I feel that by playing rook c8 I create one more threat. I can take, the knight will be hanging, and yes, I win one more pawn. 2 pawns up, 3 pawns up, yeah. And now just, yeah, it's a winning endgame for me with three extra pawns. Even, this a3 move was fine. The e5 move, a3 move in general was kind of a little, maybe a waste of time. This was already a mistake because you're losing the pawn, but this was a serious problem. Solve one problem in your position, and then think about a move like this. But don't make this happen when everything is hanging on the board. It requires, some serious calculation. And for me, it was possible to take any piece or pawn, like this one by taking with a knight, or this one, and I in any case I will win some material because everything is hanging. Okay. And then after exchanging everything, I'm just a couple of pawns up, and endgame is winning for me. All right. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the game. Okay, guys, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. And Joshua, you are the next. Are you here? Yes. But no challenge. Probably disappeared.
Hey, I'm here. I'll re-challenge you.
Yeah, please. Because these challenges, they disappear after some time. Okay. Thank you and good luck. Okay. Digital Fox, I don't know if you're here, probably not, but thank you very much for gifting one more sub. Thank you so much. And heading to bed, take care. Thank you. Ali, welcome to my channel. Hello. And National Master Dale, hello, good morning to you. How are you doing? Reading my YouTube chat. And how many OTB tournaments? Okay, are you playing against viewers? I play against my students. Cool, yes. Queen c7, then knight g4. Queen c7, then knight g4. c5, c5, c5. I don't like this move. Okay, let's go back. Hello. Hello, hello, YouTube. Yes. Okay. Castle first. I'll show you mine. Queen e7. I will also tell a few words about this move when we finish. Bulma's Destroyer, hello, good morning to you. Monk Gaming's Cruel. Only one more day till pizza day. You have official pizza day in Canada? Well, once a month you have a pizza day. No, seriously, it's what? Oh, by the way, oh no, wait, it's like to play. And what do? You eat pizza the whole day? I don't remember when I had pizza last time. Thank you for the game. Let's discuss the game. D6. Possible, but by playing d6 you block your bishop, yes. Why not to play knight c6? You develop your knight, you protect your pawn on e5, right? Yeah. Develop, protecting. Okay, and then you can put your bishop to c5. Okay, by playing d6, yes, you protect your pawn, but then you cannot develop your bishop. I continue with d4, takes. Now you play bishop d7. Probably you play bishop d7 move because you want to put your knight to c6 and you don't want to have you don't want to double your pawns. Okay.
That's correct, Sasha. Sorry. I
But
was in the other room with people watching TV, so didn't want to blare you guys, so I had to move.
okay, well, so bishop d7. No, bishop d7 just looks strange. Continue. Finish your development on the king side, I think, and castle.
Yeah, you had the idea right. I was basically just trying to develop my knight
Yeah.
in that spot.
Well, just maybe just put your knight here because yes, double pawns in general this is a weakness, but at the same time there is something good about double pawns sometimes. These two pawns they keep under control some squares, and let's say I will not be able to put my knight in the center, so well,
Yeah,
not
you'd have to reposition it, right?
yeah, not too bad. At least not to waste time for this bishop e7 move, bishop d7 move. Okay, you play bishop d7, I develop my piece, and now suddenly you decide to play c5. You created a plan. Why not to follow your plan? Knight c6, yes. Okay, you develop, so it's fine. But to push pawns like this is not a very good thing to do, because when you push a pawn like this, you create weaknesses in your position. Can you tell me what weaknesses you see in your position? If you can see them, if you can identify.
The only thing protecting, there's nothing protecting the pawn that I left. That my initial, yeah, that guy. D3. That's one weakness, right? There's nothing protecting him.
Yeah.
And
usually when there is how do we call this pawn? This
Backwards pawn.
How?
Backwards pawn.
Backward pawn. Yes, that's correct. We call it backward pawn, and usually when there is a backward pawn, this pawn is a weakness, and usually a square in front of this pawn is also a weakness for black. Yeah, for black it's a weak square. For me it is a strong square because yes, I control it with many pieces.
Yeah,
so
protected
this is,
so many ways. Yeah.
So this is your weakness, and my goal, my plan in this game will be to start attacking it. I was thinking where to put my knights, and I just decided, okay, I will put it back, and then I need to castle, and then I will just be slowly attacking your pawn. I don't know, I will find a way how to do it with my bishop first, then maybe I will double my queen and rook on the d file. Easy play for me, more difficult for you because you will need to protect it. Even your pawn is on c7, in general, you have no problems. Pawn structure is fine. You don't have to protect anything. When you push pawn like this, you create a weakness. Oops, sorry. So it was your first serious inaccuracy when you played c5.
Okay.
Bishop g5 in general, it's okay. Oh, wait, it's actually interesting. I was looking at bishop takes f7, but probably, well, I honestly didn't see that actually this move works, because I was thinking that if I take and play knight g5, giving check, but your bishop on g4 is protected, so I'm not winning your piece back. But the thing is, there is this beautiful move here, knight e5, giving check. And now pawn cannot take because queen is not protected. I'm just winning the queen. And when king moves back, let's say, I'm taking this bishop. And this way I'm pawn up. with a very good position. Okay, yes, I also need to work on my tactics. Bishop takes f7 was working. Instead, I just castled queen e7. This is your next serious mistake. Inaccuracy. Okay, let's call it inaccuracy. What is the plan behind this move? Queen e7.
To put pressure on that pawn.
But are you sure that you can take this pawn? Let's say I make some move like this. Can you take it?
Why couldn't I?
You cannot
It's
take
not
it.
a good idea because the queen will be pinned by the rook.
Yeah, because I take your knight, and if queen takes knight,
Okay.
I'll play rook e1. And you lose your queen. Yes. It's very dangerous.
So that just goes back to I should have just developed.
You should develop. You should develop and castle. It's so dangerous to keep your king in the center of the board for such a long time, especially now when I finished my development. And my plan will be right now to not only to put pressure on your weak pawn, but also maybe to try to, maybe I will change my plan a bit and maybe I will try to open the e file to attack your king. But if you play, let's say, bishop e7, now I see that, oh, okay, black wants to castle on the next move, so maybe, I don't want to open the e file. I will focus on my initial plan and will attack your weakness. Because now I know that you will castle, immediately on the next move. Instead, you play queen e7. Now, not only you cannot develop your bishop from f8, but you also cannot castle. I play here, I pin your knight, you play h6. Now I play knight d5, putting pressure, attacking your queen, putting pressure on the knight. And unfortunately here you make mistake, a blunder. Yes, this is just a blunder because now I take the knight and in general you cannot take back my bishop, but you did it, you did that, and now I'm winning the queen, right? Why do you have all these problems? Because you didn't develop and didn't castle in time, right? You delayed your castle and lost all your pieces. Okay, so we don't push pawns. We start with the king side. We follow basic three basic chess principles. Yes, develop, castle, control the center. Okay, and then we can think about the plan in the middle game. Yeah. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay,
you have a
thank
good
you.
weekend, Sasha.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. I gotta run.
All right. Thanks and see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm ready to accept my next challenge. I think that Lawrence will join us later. He was the next, but Olivier, you are the next. And please send me a challenge. You can find links in my post. And then we will play. Oh, probably he left. He left our call. Maybe, I don't know. He's not here anymore. I have no challenges, guys. Guys, if you want to play... Oh, no, he's back. He's back. Maybe he will be... Olivier, are you ready to play? We can't hear you. You're muted.
It doesn't seem to work. Wait, can you go like with someone else? I'll try to figure this out.
Okay. So you can find links in the post in school, right? So
Yes.
uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay, if it is just 1 minute, we can wait. All right. Maybe we can see what is happening. Let's see. Dina should also. Yeah, Dina is streaming.
She plays Levy round 4. Should be interesting.
Just a second. Cannot see. Oh, you can't. You cannot see what I see. I'm just I'm following her Twitch right now. She's playing Danny Ranch. They have this Naroditsky Memorial Creator Tournament. Nice. Okay, cool. So, no challenges at the moment. Wait a second, is it possible to follow to follow her game? Ah, yeah, here. Oh, this board is horrible. I know that you cannot see the whole board right now because I will need to change. If we decide to follow Dina's game, I will need to make some changes. But the plan actually is to play some games with you guys. All right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we can play second game with you guys, Mohammed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You can send me a challenge. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't figure it out, but I should be there on the next one.
Okay. No problem. All right. I accept and good luck. D4. Так, let's see. I'm going to read chat. What did I miss in my chat? If there is nobody, can I challenge? No, guys, sorry. Today is a students day. Hi, and I hope you had a nice day so far. I can see enough of the board. Enough of the board. Long castle. Why not? Why not? No, it's a mistake. No, it's a mistake. In this situation, it is a mistake because of my f4 move. And now there is only one square, d3, and knight takes f2 will be played. In general, I think maybe why not to play long castle? Not too bad. Is queen e3 theory or improvised? I think improvised. I don't think that queen e3 is theory. Let's take this rook. It's free. Muskinoja, hello. How are you? Oi. My goal right now is to exchange queens. This is the most dangerous piece. This is that piece that can create some problems for me. If I manage to exchange queens, then I'll be fine. I am fine, but you know, if you identify your the most aggressive piece of your opponent and try to exchange it, then you resolve your problems. Okay, now I need to improve my knight. Improve your... Another way to find a plan in the middle of the game is to find your Identify your worst placed piece and improve it. Find a better square for your piece. Since I'm okay, I have a lot of, I have 2 rooks. Then my plan is what? To trade, right? Right. So my plan is just to exchange everything to make it easier for me to win the game. When my opponent doesn't have pieces, how he's going to do? Yes, my opponent immediately resigns because there is nothing to do. Okay, good game. Let's see. Here. All is fine. All is good. There was even a question in my chat. Is it like part of the plan to play Queen E3? And I think that no. The answer is no. You decided. Okay. This was the plan. You played Queen. Now I think I know Queen E3 in order to make a long castle. In order to
Yes,
protect your pawn on f2. Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
I just didn't expect the next move.
Then maybe you can put your queen to c2. C2, e3, and long castle. I don't think that in general that long castle is a good plan in this position, in this opening. I can be wrong. Maybe they play like this, but queen c2
Well, my plan was to long castle and then attack with the pawns.
with a pawn. With which pawns?
I will start attacking, yes, by these pawns.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, maybe such a plan exists, but as far as I know, at least I played quite a lot of games in this opening, and I don't think that they make long castle in this line.
I think this was the first time I play against it. I never see such a position before.
Okay. Usually the castles this way they make short castle, but
Okay.
long castle. I don't think that this plan is going to work. Because be prepared, because I'm also going to create some activity on the queen side or in the center. Also, I have a very strong bishop, light squared bishop, and it will be also difficult for you to.
That's why I wanted to castle the other way.
Queen e3, yes, queen is not on the right square. I played f5. In fact, when you castled, I think that yeah, I even didn't see immediately this move that f4 is just winning. I was like, okay, like what to do next? And then I see, oh, but my knight is protected by the bishop, so I can just push f4, and then pawn is hanging. No, the plan I think is not quite right. It's better to, at least I never seen, long castle in this line, in this Nimzo Indian defense. I can be wrong, but in my experience, no one castles this way. Better to play e3, bishop e2, or bishop d3, make short castle, and
Okay.
you'll be fine. So it seems like, unfortunately, you're losing the whole rook. You try to to catch my knight, but yeah, this pawn only, my own pawn helped me to bring my knight back. Knight f2, knight goes to g4, to e4. Then I'm taking one more rook. And now, okay, now when I have material advantage, my task is the following. Sometimes I see players, students, they, I don't know, maybe it's also a common, mistake. When you get material advantage, you relax, or you overestimate your chances, you start some unprepared attack. I think that when you have material advantage, what you need to do is to I don't know, depends on the position, of course, but my goal in this position was to identify my opponent's most dangerous piece and try to exchange it. I don't want to take any risk anymore. I have so much, I have 2 rooks, 1 extra rook, 1 rook
Yes.
for a piece. I don't want to take any risk. My goal right now is to convert my material advantage. Find the most dangerous piece, and this piece is your queen, because it can create some problem. And yes, to exchange it. You go here. Right now I cannot take, my queen will be hanging, so that's why I bring my rook here. And now I want to, that's why actually knight was hanging. Honestly, I didn't see that knight was hanging because I focused on queen e3 move. I wanted to exchange queens. Oh my god, knight was hanging. Bishop is not hanging because I can lose the game. So that's why I played queen e3, exchange queens, and now I have no problems. I improve my worst placed piece. This is another way to play, how to find a plan in the middle game. Find your worst placed piece. In this position, it's my knight. Improve it. Bring it to the center. What is my next goal? Since I have material advantage, I need to exchange. And I just started exchanging everything. And now when you have only one piece, you cannot continue fighting. That's why I guess you resigned.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for another game. So, all right. Okay, I have a challenge, but I'm not sure who is it. Olivier, are you ready?
Finally ready. Sorry about that.
No, not ready.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You are. Okay, but you please send me a
Yes.
challenge. At the moment I don't have it. I have a challenge from someone, but I don't know if it is a student or not. Okay, not many students today. Probably everyone is watching Daniel Naroditsky Memorial. Okay. 3+2 is a bit short time control, but okay, we can try. Okay, good luck. Yeah, let's go. Same opening. You have too many extra pieces to care, but your methodic play is well appreciated. Thank you. Just, I saw so many games of my students when, player can have completely winning position, but cannot win. Material advantage or positional advantage, or material and positional advantage, but not able to win the game. We need to stay focused, stay concentrated till the very end of the game. And don't relax. Don't underestimate our opponents. converting basically. Sorry. Intermediate move. This move is possible. This move is possible. Not over yet. Oh, what about this move? Thank you, YouTube viewer. Spielman variation. Yay! Checkmate in 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Thank you for letting me give this beautiful checkmate. I was thinking, are you going to take with this? Are you going to take at all my pawn on g4 or with this pawn? If yes, with this pawn or with that pawn? Yes, this pawn.
Yeah, I should have taken with the other one, I think, right?
But the problem for you is that if you take with this pawn, at least I was planning to play knight to e4. Knight looks great. Maybe you can move, play here. No, in fact, well, yeah, I'm piece up, but the game goes on. Also, this move is possible to attack your rook. So yeah, but after h takes g6, g4, the game is over.
Yeah.
Well, here everything is fine. Here I don't know, was it the correct plan to play g5, but it seems like yes. Yeah, to play g5, knight e4, and f5. Okay, this f5 is not quite correct for me, according to the engine. Maybe because I'm weakening my king side somehow. Yeah, well, the moment my knight on e4 is protected. a5, queen e7, h5 is recommended. Yeah, maybe there was no need for me to push this pawn, but just to play h5, threatening h4. Well, I decided to play this move. You castle. Okay. I move here. In general, I like my position, but you need to try to, there is such a, maybe the rule that we can use in this position is that when your opponent is attacking you on the flank, on the king side, yes, in this position, you need to try to break through in the center, to open the center. The only thing how to do it by playing d5. Seems like this pawn will be just hanging. By playing c5 as recommended by the engine. because if you don't open the center, if you don't create some counter attack, then it will be easy play for me. I will be just pushing my pawns on the king side. And how did you play here? Okay, you played knight to d2. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, it was better for you. So it seems like, yeah, d5 is not possible because I think that I can just, oh, I cannot just take it, in fact. That's interesting. C takes. If I take, so there are some, oops, sorry. There are some weak squares, weak diagonals, weak squares. Bishop e5 can be played. That's interesting. Is it such a big problem for me? But you see,
just play the pawn, or it doesn't work. Yeah.
Sorry.
Instead of moving the king, can you just block with the pawn, or it doesn't work?
Bishop just takes with check.
Okay.
Yeah, just takes, check. Yeah, so this move is not good for you. But you see, maybe this is this type of the plan or position when you sacrifice the pawn, but you open the central files, and you not only you distract your opponent from her attack on the king side, but also you open some files. You can create some kind of attack. Yeah, according to the engine, the best for me. Okay, so according to the engine, the best for me is just to play e5. Yes, makes sense. I just close the position and continue my attack on the king side. Yeah, Mhm. There is also another rule that the attack is possible when the center is closed. So that's why e5, yeah, is a better move here. I just close the center, close the position, so nothing can distract me from my attack on the king side. But if I take, even if I win this pawn, I give you some kind of activity on the queen side, central d file. Instead you played a knight d2. Okay, I continue my plan, my attack on the king side. Here make this move, I push, bishop h2. Bishop h2. I was expecting bishop h2 from you, but you decided to take. Bishop takes, and now you give this check. First I was thinking that I'm just winning immediately, but then after queen a4 I saw that okay, this move helps you. But then I found this very nice b5 move, and now the thing is, if you take with the queen, I have c6 move, again attacking your queen, and your bishop is still hanging. If you take with the pawn and you play this move, now your bishop is just hanging. So this intermediate move, oops, sorry, this intermediate move helped me. And yeah, this move helped me, and this was your mistake to position is a little bit complicated, but in general it is better to first protect from one threat and then think about, you know, taking my knight on e4, because this intermediate move is such a tricky tactic which we can miss. And in this case it helped me, it worked. So knight takes e4, and now bishop takes e4, attacking the queen, and at the same time bishop still hanging. Here I'm winning the piece. This move doesn't help much. c6 was probably also possible, or I can just move the king. Your pawn is not attacking anything. Here I just move back. Here and just take. And in general I think that the position is already winning.
Yeah, so pretty much I should have like put my bishop on h2 right away instead of taking the knight.
Yeah, I think that, you know, of course situations can be different, and but in general I would recommend not to risk, you know, first protect your hanging piece, protect from one threat, and then look for you know, deal with one problem and then think about your own plan, so to say. But when you try to complicate, make some complications on the board, it's easier to miss something, you know, like this. Queen a4 is recommended right now, but still it doesn't help white much, I think. Okay, bishop e2, and then maybe take on e4. Yeah. Castle.
See, I didn't know about the opening the middle, so it's good to learn that part.
Yes, when your opponent is attacking you, there is such a thing, such a rule, yes? When your opponent is attacking you on the king side, yes, on the flank, try to open the center, try to open the central file, E or D file, or some diagonal, but usually it's D or E file. This way you will it can help you to stop your opponent's attack if you create some kind of activity on the central file. Yes, here it was possible to do by sacrificing. Where it was possible to do at what moment? No, earlier, somewhere earlier. When I played f5. Instead of 92, yes, instead of 92 here, d5 or c5. Yes, high time for you to try to open, especially when my king is still in the center, and I have no castle on the board. My king is still in the center. You can create some, I don't know, this diagonal is not super safe for me, especially if you manage to put your bishop here. So yeah, your task was to push one of your pawns and to open D or C file. So this could help you to stop my plan, because my plan is quite
All right, sounds
obvious.
good.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the game. Thank you. We still have
Yes, thanks to you.
yeah, we still have time for one more game. Who wants to play? Branson, would you like to play one more game? Okay. Okay, let's go. Good luck. And e4. Let me think. Okay, let's put me out of my comfort zone, or take me out of my comfort zone, right? I will play e5. This is something I don't play at all. So, ooh, okay, well, Vienna Gambit. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Where are you from? I'm from Kyrgyzstan. There was a question in my YouTube chat. All right. I put some pressure on this knight on f3. Not so much pressure because pawn can take it. Some kind of pressure on this bishop on b5, but it's also protected at the moment. I think that, you know what I'm going to do? I think that I will try to push my pawn to d5 if I can. I need to open the position. I need to open the position. Bishop g5. Okay, it's actually this can stop my plan. But if I play this, okay, let's play this move. White is thinking. So I want to push d5, but a move ago d5 was not possible because the d5, bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, knight takes d5 can be played. So, but after c6, maybe I will be maybe I will be able to play d5. Sorry. Okay, now let's see. d5 possible or not possible? Let's go. Let's go. This is a good decision to move your queen away from this diagonal because this knight is always pinned, but now it's not pinned, so I need to be careful. Knight is now attacking my pawn on e5, maybe. It's interesting when you play a completely different position, you make your brain work, because this position is very unusual for me. I never play positions like this, so I need to think where to go. Got a plane to catch Take care, Alexandra. Bye, Pawn Much Destroyer. See you. Takes. No, it's not working. No, wait. Maybe takes. If I take here, you take here. I take here, you take here. I take a rook. I don't know, maybe it's a bad plan, but let's go. Let's see what is going to happen. No, it's a bad plan, actually. It's a bad plan. It's a bad plan. It's a bad plan. Is it too late to change my plan? No, I think it's not too late. It's not late to change my plan a little bit. Knight h6. This is h6 square. I cannot put my knight on h6. h6 is a risky move. Who knows, maybe white will decide to sacrifice his bishop. Okay, maybe now my plan can work. Knight h5. Maybe now my plan can work. And my plan is to take on e4. I think that now my plan works. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm winning on time, but don't think that my position is that great. Okay, we'll see right now.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that, yes, okay, I'm winning on time, but let's say you take, I take, you take on d5. What can I do? If I go here, you play bishop b3. Maybe I can, yeah, maybe this is a good plan for me. Maybe I can just play maybe, yeah, maybe c5 can be, or maybe this can be played. Push. Knight has to move. Where to go? a5, a4, and now I probably can take and take your pawn here. So I have 7 pawns, you have 6 pawns. I'm just 1 pawn up, but pawn structure is not so great, to be honest.
Right.
Although maybe not too bad for me. For you, you have a weakness, a little
For me,
weakness
it's not.
here.
It's not.
You have a little weakness here, but I cannot attack your pawn, this pawn. This is a weakness, but you can play maybe c3. Yeah, what computer is thinking about this position? Giving me advantage, maybe because my bishop is better than your knight at the moment, at least. I have a chance to create some kind of attack on the c file. This pawn can be protected if I play f6. Yeah. Okay, I decided to play e5. This is not my opening. I don't play e5 at all, just to take me out of my comfort zone. You play this Vienna gambit. Usually I don't accept gambits, so I just played d6. Here. Okay, I just decided to follow those basic principles we teach students, just to develop pieces, even though it's not my type of position. Here. Okay, you do well. I develop. You go here. I castle. Okay. So now you decided to close the position by playing f5, or to try to close the position.
Yeah, it's better to close that when the bishop hasn't gotten out of the pawn chain, but I just want to create space there. Not the best move.
My plan was to try to open it, and to open it in the center. Immediate d5. Actually, d5 was working, probably d5 immediately. Why I didn't play it? Just knight d4 looked good to me. Knight in
It
the
does.
center, yes. Put attack in here, attack in there. And later maybe play d5. You play bishop g5, now d5 is not working, because you'll just probably take, and knight cannot take, bishop is hanging. If pawn takes, then this pawn is hanging. Okay, d5 was actually possible. I thought that no, not possible. So yeah, d5 was possible immediately. Instead, I decided to first play c6 and then play d5, but also looks fine for me. Okay, you go here. So I thought that this was a good move, to move away your queen from this diagonal. Yeah, now I decided to go for this line. In fact, takes, and here I spent quite a lot of time calculating this knight takes e4 move, but then I came to conclusion that this is not the right moment to take on e4. Why? Because if I take it right now, you can...
I can take the bishop threatening your queen.
You take here.
Wait. Hold on.
No. You take here first. You first
take there, yeah.
take on e4, protecting your bishop.
Right. Twice.
I have to take it. You take here,
Then
I take here, and then you take here. And now you have a great pawn structure.
Right.
And I thought, no, this is not what I want to do to help you. And so I played h6 first. And after bishop h4, now my plan works. Now it works.
Right.
So at this point, maybe it was better for you to take on f6 first.
What is the difference between the two positions?
The difference is that now bishop on h4, and now bishop is not protected. So when I take on e4 and knight takes e4, I can just take here, and I'm pawn up. When bishop was on g5, it was protected by 2 pieces. But here, yeah, you played this way, took with this pawn. Now just take, I'm pawn up. Okay, queen g2, queen g5, and okay, I'm winning on time. But yeah, again, it was possible for you to take, bishop takes, try to take in the center, and let's say if I make a kind of mistake and take knight takes, so you win back this pawn. Yeah, in general, it's possible to continue playing. Maybe just because my pieces are slightly more active, better placed,
Right.
and your king is not super safe, then just
Yeah.
probably because of that. But computer is giving me advantage. But in general, 3-3, 3-3, equal material. Yeah, possible to continue fighting. So, okay. Maybe, yeah.
What should I have played instead of closing? Instead of pushing f5, what was my move?
Your move, your bishop is on this side of the board, and I think that it's too late to. It's not like too late, but I think.
Computer wants me to take.
Yeah, I think that
Open up,
why you need to take, because now my knight is free, my knight is not pinned anymore. So it seems like my plan is to move my knight to d4.
Right.
So high time for you to take it.
And I create a weakness.
Create a weakness.
Right.
Then maybe even take here. And look at my pawns.
Right. Yeah.
Pawns are not great.
And I looked at that, but I've been I've been so ingrained to hesitate taking taking a knight with a bishop, but in that scenario, it's in that position, it's probably the best move.
It seems like this bishop, his only purpose right now is to because sometimes, you know, there can be such a situation when this bishop will be just useless, you know. Then it's better, when you have a chance, it's better maybe to exchange it, because otherwise it will be just there, not playing any role in the game. And now my knight is, you know, it's an active piece in the center. Yeah, so while there was still a chance for you to maybe it was a kind of how to say, a purpose of your bishop, light square bishop, is to exchange it for my active but potentially active piece at this moment. And yeah, continue.
And my pawns are on light squares, so I have it already already have a plan in place with that. So
yeah, now, and maybe even now you can close the position, by the way.
That actually makes sense. Yeah.
Although still d5, still my plan will be to push d5 in the center. Move queen here. Sometimes, yeah, when pawn is already on f4, there's knight on f3. This is usually the way not only to get rid of this pin, but also to bring your queen to the king side, to create some kind of attack. Here, take or push, bishop h6. Well, maybe. Yeah. Takes. Yeah, pawn structure is horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, at the same time, my plan will be to try to get rid of my weaknesses, maybe by pushing c5, c4. It doesn't mean that black will not create some problems for you, but
for sure.
But still, yeah. Okay, all right.
Thank you so much.
Finish. Thank you very much for joining my streams. There were not many of us, but it's good that we had a chance to play a couple of games against each other. Yeah. All right, so wishing you pleasant rest of this weekend, and see you next week. Bye bye.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right, guys, I finished my call in school, and let me quickly check what is happening here. We have a new follower. Thank you so much for following. And we have a new viewer in chat, E6D4. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this stream. And I'm going to finish. And I think that I will give a rate to Dina Bellingham, and because she's playing in Daniel Naroditsky Memorial in creators tournament for invitational tournament for creators. So let's give a rate, and then I'll go. Right. Bye bye.